So as you've seen from the title of the video, I wanted to speak with you guys about the importance of finding out about yourself. What I mean by finding out about yourself is to really search and seek within to understand the person that you are, and at the same time learn to realize that from birth, for all your time that you've been in existence on this planet, in this earth, in whatever society you live, you've been told a lot of bullshit. You've been programmed to believe a lot of garbage that's not true about the world, about other people, and about yourself. For me, since I was young, the earliest memories I can have, I was made to feel that there was something wrong with me, that I was different in some way than others, and it was a bad way. I didn't know exactly what. I had other little kids' parents who didn't allow those little kids to play with me. That's an example of something that could embed subconsciously in our minds and make us believe that there is something wrong with us. So along with the whole school curriculum, whatever you're told at home, whatever your parents make you believe is the truth about life, you really need to reassess and think about all of it. And for me, in my journey in evolving and understanding about myself, it took me a long, long time to realize that all that shit that they told me back then, all that shit that they made me believe, the shit they made me feel was garbage. And it was bullshit. And there was a reason why they were doing that. They had a hidden agenda that I wasn't aware of then. And the reason why, for most, is either out of ignorance or because they don't want you to know the real truth about who you are, about what you're capable of doing, about what power you have within you. And I'm talking to all of you out there. This is not something that applies only to me or to special people, chosen people. It has nothing to do with that. Every one of us has a truth, an inner truth, a reality that cannot be changed. All that can happen is that it can be hidden and covered and submerged beneath fucking garbage and poisons that we've allowed to manifest and allowed for ourselves to believe true. So what I'm saying is just think for yourself. Who are you? And really let that sink in for a second. And what are you capable of? What are you about? Don't play along with society's story. Whatever fucking storyline they're telling you, whatever country you live in, whatever religion you're of, that those are things that you cannot change, and those are things that determine how you have to view life. That's bullshit. Whatever country you're in listening to this, I'm in the United States. It doesn't matter where the fuck we were born, and it doesn't matter what religion we were born into, and it doesn't matter what people we were born unto. And what I mean by that it doesn't matter, is that we all have the ability and we all have the power to say that I'm going to be my own fucking person. I'm going to be myself. And if that person is in conflict with my nation, with my religion, or with my society, with my culture, then fuck all of that. Because we only have one chance at this life. And the important thing is to always be true to yourself, not to be true to others. Because you could be true to all those people and still feel like shit inside and accomplish nothing in your life. And never find happiness, never find meaning. To find meaning and to find happiness is to find who you are first. What motivates you? What do you think about? What do you have a passion for? What makes you feel good? For me, it's helping other people. It took me a long time to realize that. That's what I like doing. That's what I'm about. I like being able to help anyone that I'm able to, and to be able to stand up for things that I believe in ways that other people can't. And I'm able to do that because I let go of all the bullshit that was embedded in me. So I'm telling you guys that whether you believe it or not, whether you make an effort to change or not, there does exist a reality that's very, very different than the garbage that you've been fed and that I've been fed. And it all starts with finding out about yourself and being true to whatever it is that you are. Whatever it is, allow for it to manifest and become stronger. That's you. Whether you like it or not, whether you want to change it or not, whether you're proud of it or not, nothing you think of is going to change what your true nature is, what's inside in your mind and your heart. And it's important that you focus on that from an early point in your life so you don't waste time like I did, decades, just fumbling around in this earth and going through the motions and trying to figure out who I should listen to, this one or that one, or who's right, or what I'm all about and what they've told me I'm all about. And at the end of the day, it was all fucking garbage. It was all a waste of time, because all that mattered is what I believed and what I know myself to be. And what I know myself to be is not the piece of shit that they made me believe that I was since I was a child. And I'm telling you guys that it's a real important thing. Give it some thought. This may not be for everyone. You know, a lot of you may not be interested in this type thing. But for those that are, I can promise you and guarantee you that the sooner you start looking outside of the box in the way you view life, in the way you understand things to be, and rather than take information about that from the outside, external source, but begin taking it from the internal and being true to yourself, you'll start seeing a big difference, and you'll start feeling like you have some meaning in life. And you'll start realizing more and more that there's just so much garbage around us, and we've become poisoned with the noise of other people. And most of it is non-productive. Most of it is not positive, and that's not what our lives are about. We get to determine what the fuck we are. But in order to determine it, in order to have that power, you have to begin by searching within, and you have to follow up by having the belief that you are in charge and you can become whatever you want to be. So I hope you guys took something positive out of this. Thank you.